It never
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
worse.
10 years of experience. Yeah, see, so we didn't get the. I didn't have the replay buffer on either.
We need the checklist, like in the aviation
Yeah.
files.
Well, that means another song has been lost, Hendrik. You hear that? Or you see that rather? Another song has been lost today, your son, man.
You don't have to do it again.
See, every time we do a good job with that shit, man. I think I did a good job with that V-Rock song right there, but it's lost in the wind unless somebody re-recorded it, which I hope. Which I don't know why some of y'all don't. But by the way, the Cobb Gnag right now, number 6. Again, Sushi's got that ass banned. Somebody else said something about one of the members doxing someone. I'm not really sure what happened there, but if it's anything like the stock market, then the news of it means more than the actual impact. So that's why the Cobb Gnag has gone down to number 6. Number 5. That goes to the Leet Gnag, led by Anity. Now, he was coming up in here talking about, we're going to talk about this a little bit later, he wants to expand organizations.
Is that the gang with the God knows how many people? Almost 50 people? Or was there a cap?
That, I mean, I guess it's not cap, but that's what he said, that he has 50 people in his clan or whatever the case may be. Although I don't think that they've all been here at the same time, or I don't think there have been even 25% of the people joining at the same time, especially how the only guys that I know are Entity, Fred Durst, Hillary's Hitman, and probably a few more, but that's what it be. Anyway, number 4. And this one makes my heart cold. Sam has come up all the way to number 4. Now, they were number 8 last time because we all know that Sam historically is a Borat gang and they should always be at the bottom. But they've been, as I said last week, they've been rebranding. They've turned into more of a ultra Western Gnag now. I see that Miss is now in Sam, which I would have never.
I'm gone for 1 week, one show, and hold up. You are rating. Are you like? Why are you rating again? First of all, like, did you rate 1 week ago already?
I rated it. Was it last week or the week before? I don't remember. I think it was last week. It was last week.
Are you rating differently now, or doing the same for the recap?
Well, dudes were like, Cobb is scared or some shit. They said there's a big update, man.
Oh, you are twisting the knife in their backs, I see. But Miss, hold up. Miss, did I hear this right? Miss is now part of Sam?
Miss is now part of Sam, yes.
Am I fucking alive? Guys?
That's what I said. Who would have known in the early 2010s, right back in the day, that you would say that Miss would be in Sam in any capacity. I understand this is NG and the times of DMH and Sam are done, but you still wouldn't think that she would be in Sam.
Trump, President, Elon Musk, Dodge, Miss Sam, what the fuck is going on this year?
Hey, I mean, the world is crazy, so that means it's got to be. I don't know this for sure, but is Xenix also in Sam? Is that true too? Because the way that
I guess the old people have to stick together now.
I guess so. I mean, if Mrs. Sam and Xenix is not against Sam, let's just say, then I mean, we're in a crazy year, man. That's for damn sure. We're in a crazy year, but Sam has still gone up to number 4. Now, the top 3 hasn't changed. 3 right now is still LSM, even though I considered Sam to go above him, but Not much to say about this one. LSM still staying steady at number 3, although in some of the Rate My Chase lives that we've done lately, LSM hasn't really had a huge showing, I would say. But who knows, man? Sam may overtake him at some point. Number 2, again, top 3 is unchanged. The 1-2-3 Gnag is still in this area. We saw the Gnag war between the both of them a couple of weeks ago, and they got decidedly wrecked at the moment. But you know, we'll see what they do if Unfazed will challenge them at some point. And number one is still Unfazed. Unfazed last week, they were being challenged the entire afternoon by the Cobb Gnag, and Butthead basically told me that it's not worth fighting a Gnag with Down syndrome, collective Down syndrome. So clearly, Unfazed thinks that they are above Cobb in every way, and it doesn't help that they've been taken down on the power rankings a little bit, down to number 6. But listen, Cobb still has the potential to go back up. It was just a little blip. It's like a little blip in the stock market and all that. I'm sure Cobb will find their way back up. But it is tough because last week there was a lot of talk about either Sam destroying Cobb in game, or I guess they were in the Gnag war or something. But you know, basically when it comes to these rankings, Sam is the week's winner, and Cobb seems to be the week's loser. All right, so I meant to do this monthly, but dudes were like, you know, we gotta revise this shit. So, you know, who knows? Where can we find the member list for Unfazed? I think Butthead has it somewhere in the NG forum. The 1-2-3 Gnag, I don't think. Do they have one here? I'm not too sure, but there is one for Sam. Although Zyvart hasn't updated it in a while because he's got to add Mrs. name to it. But that's what it'd be. So that's the current power ranking right now for the NG Gnags. Will Unfazed be unseated from number 1 at some point? Or will... Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Yeah.
When rank... well, actually, there's not much to rank, but rank...
Oh, the cop groups?
Police, yeah, cop groups.
Well, since there are no cop groups, you know, besides the LSPD crash, it seems like we're gonna have to next time integrate the crash within this list, you know?
I guess so, yeah.
Because the Metro right now is the only thing going on as far as I know, so I don't know, man. It's been a little tough, but this has been the ranking right now. So I saw that NED, he wanted... What is this? Oh, Caesar, he wants me to take a look at his suggestion. I guess, what is this? A Reeee? Is that what we're doing right now? We're doing a Reeee live on the radio now? Let's do it.
I didn't know.
Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know what to do here? Okay, well, I'll show you, alright? So we're gonna talk about Andy's shit, but I guess we're gonna do this like this. So, wait, hold on. Let me just make sure I'm not leaking anything, as we all know. So Caesar, or Caesar, whatever his fucking name is, bro. He just alerted me on Discord right here. He wants his Gnag Wars rework suggestion to be talked about here. Let's take a look at this one. He says that the issue is that the current Gnag Wars lack incentive and engagement, with outnumbered groups often avoiding participation and police interference diminishing the appeal. I can see that. He says to designate war and timing. So restrict the Gnag Wars to specific areas outside the city, like Cayo, Perico, probably what was it? Pleto Bay, Grand Sonora Desert, and all that. Set fixed time slots for Gnag Wars during the server's peak hours and throughout the weekend. And second, he says, oh, well, all right, what is this, San Andreas? Turf takeover initiation. At least 3 members from an organization must be present at a designated checkpoint in the war zone. And at least one rival organization must be online with a minimum of 2 to proceed. See, my first thought was, in order to start a Gnag war, you've got to agree on having a set number of players, right? So I'm not too sure if Unfazed was out. I don't think that Gnag war a couple weeks ago, I was led to believe that Unfazed had more people than 1-2-3, but my thought is maybe it should be like a 4v4 in order to start, 5v5, 3v3, and you could probably customize that so long that both teams at least have the same amount of players when you start one. Now, Hendrik, I know there's more. Holy hell, man. Did you put this in ChatGPT? What is this bullshit, bro? Alright, number 3. Turf allocation. This will include a total of 7 turfs. 2 major turfs for the weekend and 5 minor turfs during the week. Alright, you have to say a bit more about that. How long do people hold the turfs? Do you have one fight during the week, and then you hold the turf during the rest of the week, like the workers of the week or some shit? Winning criteria: the organization that holds the area for the longest and achieves the best kill-death ratio. Okay, and the war zone will be declared the winner. Okay, that's straightforward. Weekly incentives: financial rewards. The org that holds the turf war wins for the most turf wars during the week. Okay, this is during the week. Will receive financial incentive akin to the benefits of holding office. Who fuck says the word akin, bro? Did you put this in ChatGPT? There's no way this is. There's no way this was naturally written, bro. Who the fuck says akin? I don't even say the word akin. I say a lot of different words. I don't say the word akin most of the time, anyway. And number 6, cop interference mitigation. A bounty system. Cops entering the war zone will automatically have a bounty on them. Any player from the warring factions who eliminates a cop will receive the bounty reward. Alright. See, Hendrik, that was a lot to take in, I suppose, huh?
Yeah, and could be just me, that the lack of my activity, but I haven't seen a single gang war in game while playing myself. I've seen few photos of like the final result posted in here Discord, but they're not common yet, I think.
Yeah.
But what I don't know shit, like, as always, like I don't even fucking know how it works.
Well, if I'm not capping right now, I don't think I've ever either seen a live Gnag war, like, sat back and actually seen a live Gnag war, you know what I mean? Yet either. But if we have people in organizations saying that some of these need some reworks, then it might be needed. Now, Hendrik, I know that you only play cop, and you can make an answer up if you want to. This is impromptu agree or read when you take a... Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
when
we have
take
to
a look at this ChatGPT looking paragraph. Agree or re. We need to rework these Gnag wars.
I think we are actually, you were reading ideas from AI, but I'm gonna re.
Damn.
Just going with the feeling, with the guts.
He's going with the guts, ladies and gentlemen. A guy who does not. Hold on.
Me. Reeee.
Fuck. A guy who does not. Has never dabbled in the Gnag War.
Me.
The
Reeee.
fuck? Why is Rashoff not saying anything, bro? What did I mute him? Whatever. We'll figure it out. Anyway, he says, I'll say agree, and probably need some change and all that. Make it more streamlined so that we can make a league, right? Hendrik talking about Formula 1 and all this bullshit. We need a Gnag War league out here. Make it like soccer. Have a season. We talked about this last week. If it's more consistent, more streamlined like that, then maybe we can have an Olympics or some shit. So I'm going to give it an agree. We meant to talk about Entity talking about wanting to increase the organization limits, which Hendrik had his thoughts on there.
I did.
Yep, Entity said that he has almost 50 people in his organization. You see right there, not a full circle. 48 people in his Discord inside the CNRNG channel there. And he says obviously not everyone comes on at the same time, but it would be great to basically increase the max amount of people that can be in an organization. Well, what is it right now? I know that Deathwatch at the time, they pushed for an expansion, and now they're basically dead. So who here knows what the maximum amount of people can be in an organization? What been that number? Last I checked, it was okay. I thought it was like 19 or 20, 18 or 19. But Darky, Jana, Butthead all say 20. So I guess Entity, he's not saying he wants it to be 50, but he wants it to be
Even more.
well, maybe he wants something like 25, something like that. You know, my thought is, especially since the Cicino stimulus has ended, I mean, it's my first thought was you could have a sub-organization or some shit, right? Like, for example, of course you have the Leet Gnag 1337, right? But you could create 1338 and then put 20 more people in that shit. You know, that was my thought when it came to that, because it would seem that having 50 people in an organization would kind of seem silly, especially under the current guidelines of you can attack somebody that if your organization mate is being attacked, then some other guy can roll up on you or some shit. But I don't know, it's kind of difficult, because he does have a point that not all of his dudes are going to be on at the same time. So even if there's a 25 limits, it's not as if to say 25 people are going to be on. And if the Gnag War rework gets done, where, let's say, the same amount of people have to participate in a Gnag War, whether it's 3v3, 4v4, 5v5, or something like that, then the amount of people that can be in an organization probably doesn't matter. But even so, I'm still gonna say Reeee, even though Rashoff can't play the sound. But I'm still gonna say Reeee.
Me. Reeee.
Fuck, I don't know what's going on with Rashoff, man.
I think
Hendrik, I'm sure I already know what you're gonna say since you posted this right here. But why do you say Reeee?
What? Sorry? What? Why do I say?
I said I kind of know that you are not for increasing the organization limit, especially because you posted this picture right here.
I am not. I am not actually, and obviously the biggest reason is because I can't relate. Of course, like I can't put myself in the same shoes to face the same problem, because I'm not in the big organization. But I was thinking before this idea, that we have this player base, which is the same people pretty much. Obviously, we might have new players, few of them coming every now and then, but we still have the main core player base, and now we have the organizations. They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Some of them, not all. Then we have the smaller ones and middle size, and all sizes, both. And we are still having. I like to say, it's a fact that we have the same player base all the time. So, with what happens then is that, as you can see in the photo, I put hours into hard work. That with the current system, with the rules, how you can defend your organization member, you don't have to have the player on your revenge list, which is weird because we got used to watching your revenge list all the time, because that would be the list that would tell you, can you attack someone or can that guy attack me? And if I don't see his name on the list, I'm safe. But with the organizations, it doesn't go like that. You can never predict in this moment. So in the photo, you can see that players like Chips, for example, who are still playing without organization, things are getting heavy for them. Like, it's hard to survive. And of course, this will. You might say that you have to be part of the organization. So you kind of push people into organizations. Like, then they have to choose one. They have to apply to one, because that's the only way to maybe enjoy the game more and survive. So, and you have to be, you have to understand that the player base, the main people are always the same, like fucking Lava and Badhead. Those tryhards, they play every day. So imagine being a new player and you don't get yourself into the organization because you don't maybe have friends yet, or you're just getting used to the game, you don't know people. So these organizations, these red dots in the circles, they will fuck people like those up.
So you're saying there's a feeling of, if you ain't in an organization, you're fucked type thing.
Pretty much, but in the other hand, I understand that new people also, they want to play together and rob together and fight together, and that's why organizations are good for them. And you can never please everybody, but while developing the organization stuff in bigger things that they're right now, and the player base doesn't grow with the same pace, I think it's not like, I wouldn't say it's needed yet. Maybe if the server was more popular and we would have the 70 players online most of the time, then I would see there would be a need for bigger organizations. But now the current player base, it's just getting divided in the bigger and bigger circles, which are the organizations. So I wouldn't like to push it, make them even bigger and bigger. But that is just my way of seeing things, because we have only one cup group right now, which is kind of an issue also, because if you have big organizations, they need a bigger police force to fight them, to keep things balanced. So
yeah,
these are my thoughts.
That is a good point. I had the little thought that maybe
that is weird, because normally I don't talk that much, so I don't know where this came from. Maybe I need to take another week off.
Hey, well, since you made a reply on all those suggestions, you had a strong thought, so that's what it'd be. Beavis just said Hendrik is just mad. LSPD crash is a total failure.
I'm always mad.
Dino King says, Rashawn, unban comp from Discord. We trying to watch Rate My Chase. Well, We're not gonna do Rate My Chase live this week. We'll probably go bring it back next week. I'm behind with all the clips in it because there's some fucking many. But somebody's have to tell me the story about Susage. Is it Susage? And the doxing bullshit because I really don't understand. Rashawn, you're using Windows Vista Vibe as a layout. Yeah, I'm using Logitech right now. Yeah, that's right. That's what it'd be. But yeah, I kind of agree with you. Unless or until the server is more consistently popping, I guess. I don't see the need to expand it, to be honest with you. If you're a Benny's player, it is what it is. Anyway, let's get to some Who Been Said That, ladies and gentlemen. Conceited came at us again with some more quotes, and 2 weeks ago the quotes were very bun up. But I think this week the quotes are even worse than they were 2 weeks ago. So,
Really?
yeah. The quotes I think are worse and more perverse than they were 2 weeks ago. So now it's time to get into it. We have
Embrace
about 10 of them.
the free speech, man.
Embrace
America.
Embrace the free speech, it's America. So like I said, folks, these quotes are gonna be worse and perverse. More perverse than 2 weeks ago. So if you've got an issue with that, you might have to leave right now. But we got 10 of these as far as I know. And now it's time to play Who Been Said That? First quote, Hendrik. Hopefully you know these people because some of these people I don't actually know, but made it a little bit difficult. Quote number 1, Who Been Said This? The last time you touched pussy was when you plopped out of Euro Mom's Loose Cunt. Who Been Said That? Drift JP or David? Who Been Said That?
What's the first?
That's the first clue. I mean, the first quote, rather. We're
What's
starting
the
off
first-
crazy.
First name?
It was Drift JP or David. Which one of those two said that?
I only know somehow David. Wait, let me read. The last time it can't be David. I'm disappointed if it's David. David. I'm gonna go with the first guy. Didn't catch up his name really, bro.
Alright, you're gonna say Drift JP. We got some dudes in the chat saying Drift JP. Blair thought it was Beavis before I said it. It was Drift JP. Drift JP said the last time you touched pussy was when you plopped out of Euro Mom's Loose Cunt. Jesus, man, that's something to start off with, huh? Well, this guy with an abstinence. All right, 2025, man. Next quote. Who Been Said This? So Render was talking to this person. Who Bin's at the bottom? I already chased your goat herder father in the mountains of Paskatra when I was in the Rangers. Who Bin said that? Enedy or Kolg? Who Bin said that?
I don't know why I have this connection between like gold, and then talks about goats. I don't know, but I see the connection. I don't know why, but I've seen the connection before in some form, like in some discussions, I think goats and Goldgate. So I'm gonna go with him.
You're gonna go with Kolg.
Yeah.
And Chabs knew exactly who it was before I even said the choices. It was Kolg. Surrender told Kolg, come chase, I'll fuck you hard, pause. Kolg said, I already chased your goat herder father in the mountains of Pashkatra when I was in the Rangers. Not even sure what half of that means, but that was Kolg. Next quote, Who Been said this? You attack no rev, you're my kid. I fucked up your mummy pussy. So you hear? Who Been said that? Lil Annoyed or Tasha? Lil Annoyed or Tusher? Who said that? Jesus Christ.
Actually, I saw the Tasha in the game one day. I was playing. There was nobody else really playing in the morning time, and I saw this guy Tasha, and I was like, "Oh, Tasha Killa is back. That's nice." But then after playing for a while, and I read the chat, and I was like, "Huh, it's not maybe him." And I'm getting the same vibe from this guy. So Tasha.
He's gonna say Tusher, and Tusher is correct. Tusher said, "You attack, no rev. You're my kid. I fucked up your mummy pussy, so you hear."
But C is following the revenge list, and now completely differently. You can have the reason to attack if you're defending your organization member. So, people, what do you think?
Yeah, maybe it was an organization member that Tusher got attacked by, and he thought the rules were all rev is rev, you know?
Yeah, and he had no other thing to do than throw that mummy pussy. So.
Facts. So that's how it be, man. I don't know if we're gonna continue with that rule, but it is what it is. Next quote. This is a pause right here. Who been said this? I'll hide whatever you want up my ass. Who been said that? Butthead or lube drinker?
I was gonna say Beavis. But, my ass. Lube, I think. Butthead talking about my ass. Odd. Maybe it would happen, but lube drinker.
I was gonna say lube drinker. I mean, although Butthead does in my PMs every couple of weeks on the show, talks about that, or whatever the case may be. However, the answer was lube drinker. Yes, lube drinker said, "I'll hide whatever you want up my ass."
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Yeah, I don't think you've missed one so far. This is like a career high so far.
That's right.
This is probably the worst quote that I've ever read in the history of this game.
Okay, let's get ready.
This is absolutely nasty, man. And whoever said this needs probably to go to jail. Either that, or they've been to a Diddy party or something like that, because there's really something diabolical about what this person said. So pause all of this, but who then said this? "The way your asshole gapes when I slip my thick white meat in your booty is so tough," with the fire emoji. Who been said that? Sausage or Slim? Who been said that? This is absolutely diabolical, man. You need to go to jail for that.
I can't think straight, man. Pause.
Oh, man.
Wait, who? Slim and...
Sausage or Slim?
I don't
It's
know.
definitely a COD member who says that.
Would it be too much for Slim? But I know the guy has flexible boundaries, but maybe sausage.
He's gonna say sausage. And I think these guys got it right before I even said the name. Sausage is correct. Sausage for Number 2, he said, quote, "The way your asshole gapes when I slip my thick white meat in your booty is so tough." Fire emoji. Pause all of that. Absolutely nasty, man.
And remind me, he was part of some group, organization.
They're both in Cobb, but yes, Cobb. No, Cobb.
No,
Cobb on top. Next quote here. Who been said this? "I'm not Indian, but I backflip when a lady compliments me." Who been said that? ZXC123 or Hillary's Hitman? Who been said that? I'm sure you don't know who either of those people are. But
Yeah, I don't.
ZXC123 or Hillary's Hitman? Who then said that?
Let's go with the Hillary.
He's gonna go with Hillary. And that'll be Hendrick's first miss of the afternoon. ZXC123 then said, I'm not Indian, but I backflip when a lady compliments me. Honestly, I don't understand what that means. I don't understand, but that's what it'd be.
Well, when he's walking by the street and a woman walks, past him, and the woman is like, "Hey, dude, nice T-shirt." The guy is so happy that he makes a backflip, even though he's not Indian. I don't know why exactly it goes like that, but that's how I understood it.
I mean, your guess is as good as mine, man. I really don't understand. That's what it'd be. Next quote here, only 3 words, so this will be very difficult to figure out. Nigga on tip. Who been said that? Entity or Fred Durst? Been said that. Not sure what that means either, honestly, but
You leave me with confusion. But
yeah.
Who was the biggest guy? Not Entity, but
Entity or Fred Durst?
Entity. Guy with the big organization, or let's go with the second one, not Entity. I forgot the name again. I'm old.
So go with Fred Durst.
Fred
Durst is correct. Yes. Fred Durst said, "Nigga on tip." Whatever the fuck that means. Next quote. Who been said this? Streets so clean you could eat a mama off it. Who been said that? Smile or Lil Annoyed? Who even says this stuff, man? Honestly.
The only reference I could think of is that you're a cop and the streets are clean from felons. Because that used to happen in the other game we played.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good one.
Did I forget the Slim and...
No, it was Smile or Lil Annoyed. One of the two.
Smile! Not Smile.
So you're gonna go with Lil Annoyed?
Yeah, what Lil... How do you type that name? Lil Annoyed?
L-I-L Annoyed, and that's correct. Lil Annoyed said, streets so clean, you could eat a mama off it. Kendrick is hot right now, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2 more quotes in this one.
Go.
Who been said this? Anka owes me her booty versionate. Heart sign. Who been said that? Drift JP or Entity?
Drift?
Oh, are you just talking out loud, or was that your choice?
That's my choice, yeah.
He's gonna say Drift JP. Chabs agrees. It was Entity. Entity said, Anka owes me her booty versionate.
Well, now we know.
Heart
Now we know.
sign. Now we know. And now we have the final quote right here, which I'm not too sure if you know either one of these people. But the final quote for this one is going to be... Jeez. Have proof. How many people also RDM me? And I'm not done the RDM. I fuck your mom pussy, so you says. Who been said that? Redox Op or Zern? Who been said that?
Who?
Redox Op or Zern. Redox Op is spelled R-E-D-O-X-O-P or Zern spelled X-E-R-N. Redox Op or Zern?
I'll go with the Redux. Butthead, if you fail me, you have to leave the server.
It's just like if you get killed by Luna. But Butthead ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere because it was Redox Op. Redox Op said, have proof. How much people also RDM me, and I not done the RDM. Fucking, I fuck your mom's pussy, so you says. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hendrik only missed 2. I think he got 8 out of 10. It's probably the best showing for Hendrik in the history of this game. Now, I thought it could get worse, but this was one of the worst sets of quotes that we have had on this show.
I guess the worse it goes, the better I get.
That seems to be. So there it is. That was Who Bin Said That. So now we're almost done. So Hendrik, he is a big proponent of Formula One. Blair's just said that I will need BCC. After reading those quotes, brain cell condom is needed. I'm not really sure how that actually fits into what you were trying to say there, but I guess I understand. But Formula One is Hendrik's sport. I was so happy for the past 4 months that it was over, but now it is back. So now I have to go through another 7 months of misery. Take us away with your Formula One outlook, Hendrik.
Sorry, I was gone. Formula One, you said? Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
get who's gonna win the season? Who will win the first race? Who changed teams this time? Give us the scoop.
Well. Formula One is back. This is from AI, so. The new Formula One season starts tomorrow in Melbourne, and the excitement is bigger than ever. Lewis Hamilton begins his Ferrari journey. Can he bring them to the top? Max Verstappen wants to keep his championship, but will he stay the fastest? And what about McLaren? And can they challenge the leaders this year? You know, Norris and Piastri, those young lads. They did good in today's qualifying. But with the new teams and incredible speed, anything can happen. Get ready for the amazing season. Who will win in 20... Why does it say who will win in 2024? Okay, I'm
owned.
But yes, there is just a little problem for me because the race will be 6 a.m. for my time. I don't know how that's gonna be like midnight, late night for you. I think
6 a.m.
Depending your daylight shit.
It's probably 11 p.m. probably.
That's pretty good, actually. I don't know if I'm gonna actually get up at that time because I'm currently in the Gen Z rhythm of sleeping. And 6 a.m. is like, it's a skull emoji for me. But in the qualifying, McLaren was fast. I don't actually remember, was it Norris and Piastri, P2? And Hamilton is now in Ferrari. That's going to be interesting. And Max Verstappen, he's going to try to defend his championship. The aggressive kid, you remember him? It's been winning the last few years. So we are waiting for the change. And seeing Hamilton in the red. Amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff.
What is he, Red Bull now?
No, Ferrari.
Oh, my bad. Oh,
Yeah.
Ferrari. Is that the same team as Leclerc or some shit?
Yeah, Charles Leclerc.
Imagine.
Yeah, the Monaco fanboy.
So what you're basically saying, in many words, is that Max Verstappen's going to win again.
I think...
The season, I mean.
I think he won't, actually. Because the
Really?
orange vehicles, McLaren, they were fast last year also. And today in the first race, the first qualifying, they seem to hold the same pace. So, but obviously, I'm only hoping for the success from Ferrari.
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. He's hoping for success from Ferrari, but we all know, for the ones that do watch Formula One in this Discord, that how long in a row has Max Verstappen won? This isn't like 3 or 4 years in a row he's won this shit now?
I think it's like 3.
Wow. He's like the Tom
Actually,
Brady.
it's four. It's four.
4 in a row. Damn, he's the
And
Tom
before
Brady
that,
of Formula
before
1.
that, Lewis Hamilton also 4 times.
You said Lewis Hamilton won 4 in a row before that.
Yeah. And then there was Sebastian Vettel, who won also 4 times in 2010 and 2013. So maybe, nobody. I don't think he can win 5. Good.
Oh, he definitely can. It's fucking driving, bro. He can win. Obviously, I would I would pick Verstappen to win for the 5th year in a row. What are the odds, by the way, if you bet on it? How much money would you make if you bet on Max Verstappen to win?
You mean in the Siena casino?
No. I mean, probably yes, but let me see. F1 odds season. Let's take a look.
Season winner.
Season winner for, let's see, so
2025.
Lando Norris has the best odds apparently. Or wait, no, my bad. Excuse me. Never mind. That's not what I'm looking at. For the next race, he has the biggest odds, but that's not what I was trying to look at. No, I don't. This very quick. All right, so Lando Norris has the highest odds. Who the fuck is that?
Lando Norris? Yeah.
Lando Norris. Yeah, he has the highest odds to win.
It's British.
This season.
You love him.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, he's got big odds. Verstappen is second, then Leclerc, Hamilton, Piastri, Russell, Lawson, blah 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 blah. So
Lawson is a noob. He's a new guy. He has to prove his abilities and skills. A lot of pressure for the young lad.
Well, he's on Verstappen's team, so
how young? Let me see. How fucking young is he? Liam Lawson, born in.
He's 23.
Two? They let
2002,
Giles drive? What the hell?
Bro, he's 23, man. He's on that job.
In my head,
you're just getting old, man.
about 15. maybe 14 even. I don't know why they let underage people drive, but I guess there are no like real laws on the racing track, so it's okay.
Nah, man.
There was somebody else. Wait, go on.
No, I'm just saying he's old enough to race, you know.
There was also Kimi Antonelli in Mercedes, and he's also a noob. He came to replace Lewis Hamilton, the British guy you love. So, and how old is he? Let's see.
He's 18.
Born in what the fuck?
Yeah, 2006 is 18 now, man.
How old are we, man? How old are we? 18? Like,
yeah, man.
what? No. But do you think a kid like this can hold the pressure? Like, he came to replace Lewis Hamilton. I don't know how much you know, but, those are big shoes to fill up. Real big.
Well, I mean, he's 8. He doesn't know what pressure is. All right, he'll come out there and race well. You know.
I think he will deliver in like few seasons. Like normally the first seasons as a noob from F1 to F1, from F2 to F1. It's a big step, so it takes time to grow and get wise and clever. Comes with the age.
Listen, when you're that young, pressure don't matter to you at all, right? So I'm sure that
I'm gonna post a photo of Mercedes drivers. Yeah, you can guess who's who, because I don't think you know the names and the faces, but there's the photo. Mercedes drivers. Who's Kimi Antonelli, and who's
well, Kimi's definitely on the right because I just looked at a picture of him. So Kimi's on the right. Who's on the left? I don't know who the fuck that is on the left.
That's a father and son type of duo. That is George Russell. He's also British.
Oh, George Russell. Okay.
Yeah, you love him.
These damn British drivers, man. Fuck's sake.
But the race will be in 11 hours. So be here.
Ugh. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Formula One outlook. Place your bets on who's going to win for the season. My case would be on Max Verstappen for the 5th straight year. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
While we talk about young people, I need to ask you something, if you know what it is, because I've been learning. You know, I'm kind of, try hard Gen Z type of person, I'm young, I'm like, bro, what are you cooking? I know the right terms. So I wanna ask you, do you know what this means? A lot of letters, so listen up closely. I try to be clear. Do you know what this means? XOTWOD.
XODWOD?
XOTWOD.
XOTWOD.
And I can give you a hint, because you know how I was a few weeks ago praising the new album from The Weeknd, and I was really hyping it up. This has something to do with that, type of things. Because I'm only learning today.
Well, the X throws me off. I have no idea what that could stand for.
Yeah, I can. This one.
Yeah, I know, because I'm thinking of some acronym or some shit, but what would the X stand for? No fucking clue.
Okay, it means apparently. I still don't know what the XO means, but XO till we overdose.
Jesus. All right.
And it refers to The Weeknd, apparently.
Well, probably because, TW. I guess TW. That's another.
Okay, there we go. We have a tryhard fan explaining it to you. But do you feel old?
Do I feel old?
Yeah. Also, that reminds me of what did the CBCN people used to do? Did they have the same type of slogan about like till we die or
alive till I die?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's coming back now in the different form.
I mean, this is more creative because alive till I die is like,
well, yeah,
simple. Yeah, it's stupid. It sounds stupid, but it's simple.
I'm also confusing myself now with what they used to say, the Albanians, like red and black, and something like.
Probably red and black till I die too. Rep game alive till I die. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that rep thing also.
Well, listen, I support it as long as there's no F for fentanyl. You know what I mean? That's
yeah.
That's fine. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. You got to OD on The Weeknd till you die. That's what it'd be.
Also, this type of things just remind me of, Taylor Swift and people who are really real hardcore fans. They are called Swifters, no?
Swifties, yeah.
Swifties. Yes. So I'm getting the same vibes here. But I'm a tryhard Eminem fan, like a stan. so I can't blame people too much.
Well, I mean, Swifties are probably the worst. Swifties are probably the worst people on the earth. So
I know, right? Yeah.
It's not as bad, So that's what it'd be. Jana says Swifties are a yikes. That's for sure. So, although Hendrik, you did a year ago, I think you did Tracker Plane or some shit, but I'm sure a lot of other people did. So
Airplanes,
it's probably not weird at all. You know what I mean? So that's what it'd be. But I think that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Punkery show is finished. Again, we're not going to do Rate My Chase live today. We'll come back with that next week, most likely. I've got to do something, but we do have one more thing, Hendrik.
Yeah.
Since clearly my excellent singing was
No.
thrown into the abyss at the very beginning of the show because I forgot to bring Rash off up here. We've got do the end of this one, even though I forget the cadence of how the song that I played earlier today goes at the end because there's a lot of grunting. Pause. So let's get it in. The Punkery show's over, ladies and gentlemen, and it's finished. We're done because it's inside. It's looking to break free and constantly taking everything as I bring it all the way, all day. Now bring it on to me. Bring it on. Oh, yeah. Oh, bring it on. Oh. Oh, bring it. No. Yeah. Oh, bring it on. No. Oh, bring it. We're done.
When the first